ladies and gentlemen, and it's your boy BWI, and welcome back to the BWI pod. I'm not happy, guys. I am not happy. As you can see, I should have done a review yesterday, and also Bidex can is not able to join us today, as you can see. So I'm doing match week 15 review all by myself, but that's completely okay. I think I can sail the ship, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy because Arsenal disappointed me and dropped points against Fulham. Like, it's okay to drop points, but against Fulham, it's not acceptable. Although someone might say, oh, yeah, you guys also lost against them last season at Craven Cottage, that's Fulham's home. But still not good enough. No. There's so much talking points, but this video is not going to be long. I'm just here to rant about Arsenal, and then give my opinions about the other games that were played during the weekend. Um, Liverpool didn't play, and yet Liverpool fans are smiling this week. It just goes to show how bad the week went for certain clubs, aside Chelsea. So let's start with Chelsea. Chelsea versus Tottenham. I really don't know what to say because it goes to show how bad Tottenham are this season. Although I'm not going to lie, injuries obviously have been a big issue for Tottenham, but still, the way they I don't understand the penalties, unnecessary penalties cost in the box when the Chelsea player is going nowhere. You just very rash tackles, rash challenges. Tottenham, Tottenham this season, yeah, Tottenham is shit this season. I'm not even going to lie to you. Um, I think Ange might be getting sacked if this form continues. If they don't bounce back in the next few games, Ange might be leaving. But let's not talk about Tottenham. Let's talk about Chelsea first. Chelsea are definitely in the title race. I don't really want to know what anyone else says, saying, "Oh no, Chelsea are not in the title race." I think that is nonsense. I think Chelsea are definitely in the title race. Um, Palmer up to what 13 goals there about this season, 12, 13 goals already this season. Caicedo is playing excellently well. Enzo is picking up scoring goals now this season. Even when the forwards are not hitting, the midfielders are going to do the job. Palmer is doing the job. So even when Jackson is quiet, someone else is taking place. Look at Sancho. Sancho was unbelievable. Oh, hello guys, welcome to the stream. Sancho was unbelievable during that match. I think he was personally not taking anything from Palmer, but obviously Palmer had a few penalties. But I think my man of the match was definitely Sancho. Hello to the new viewers. Welcome, guys, to the show. I think Sancho was definitely my man of the match. I cannot believe that United is struggling and they let Sancho go. I don't know if it's a United issue, but when Sancho leaves United, his style of play is completely different. He's playing really good football. He's feeling very comfortable depending on what team he's at, aside United. I think this is probably the last season for Sancho at United. I think he should just leave because it's just not working out, is it? And especially with the style of play for Amaron, um, I don't think Sancho would work. Hello, someone said hi. Hello, hi to you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, Chelsea really good. Putting the heat up against Liverpool. That is what I was expecting of my beloved Arsenal. But yeah, they disappointed me. I feel so sad even doing this stream. I am not sure how many analysts do this because I think I get very emotional. But yeah, what can I say about Arsenal? Yes, ooh. What can I say about Arsenal? I think this season injuries. Uh, I shouldn't give any excuses. There's absolutely no excuse for Arsenal to be dropping points against Fulham. Although, like I said, they lost their last season, but I think this season has Arsenal have just been very unlucky, very unlucky with the injuries and just so many issues. You know, Gabriel missing, no left back for the Arsenal. Timber having to move to left back and Partey going to right back. Although I think obviously we all know that Partey's best position is in the midfield. He shouldn't have been moving part. Arteta shouldn't have been moving Partey from midfield to right back. I don't know. There's just so much talking points um for the Arsenal. We need a striker. We definitely need a striker. Um, Havertz is good, but Havertz is not the striker. We definitely need a striker. Um, look at the other teams. You understand? The other teams that are firing, they have strikers. Like I saw a comparison with Jackson. Havertz was their striker. Jackson moved to Chelsea, and look at Jackson's stats. I think if we can get like an Isak, or someone said we need a whole new team. Well, not really, not necessarily. I just think we everyone can definitely see where Arsenal needs the replacement. Everyone keeps saying the same thing, but I don't know what's going on with the Arsenal board if they've chosen to not listen or if they are not seeing what we are seeing. The team, if fully fit, is good. But in times like times against Fulham, we need someone up front. We I think we need a new left winger as well. Martinelli and Trossard, I'm not really sure are cutting it this season and obviously a bit of last season as well. But if we can get a striker, I think that would be good. What can I say? I think there's so many games now. The team is stretched out. Arsenal injuries up and down. Not having our full team. Last season we were a bit lucky to have our full squad, but this season has just not. It's not working. It's not just been working right. Smash the like button, guys, and subscribe if this is your first time here. And someone's laughing. But yeah, I just don't want to take too much time this evening. I am really just not in the mood, as you can see. So Arsenal, please do better. But I think we're out of the title race. If you ask me, right now, I just think yeah, top four, top four. I don't think we can do it. I think Chelsea is the only they are the only serious team. And like I said, Chelsea, the difference with Chelsea and other teams right now is like they've got what three teams. They could the squad depth in Chelsea is just unbelievable. Like, how do you take out Palmer? You bring in Yao Felix, Neto, Modric. Modric doesn't even have game time no more. And Modric was a great player before he came to Chelsea. Obviously, I think they might have ruined his career. But yeah, I think squad depth is what Arsenal needs. Imagine Madueke. They're winning what four goals to two, and then you're bringing on Madueke. If Saka was to get injured, who are you going to bring on? No one. Do you understand? So I think Arsenal need to think about squad depth. What are you guys looking to get? What striker are you guys looking to get? I would personally, if you were to ask me, I would go for Isak. I think Isak fits our style of play. He's hardworking. He's just a good finisher. If you look at the goal against Liverpool, that was an outstanding finish. If we were to have someone of that caliber at Arsenal, I think we might be actually challenging for the league because what we are doing this season is not challenging for the league. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave Arsenal and let's go to Man City. What can I say about Man City? I think Man City. I don't know. But you know the thing about Man City is why no one is able to. Obviously, you can laugh at their pain, laugh at their sorrow, but I think they are due a one-off season. You know, they can be out of this season, out of the title race, and it'll be fine because guess what? They've won what six in 7 years. You know, they've dominated the league. So if they're having a one-off season, that's fine. I don't think Man City fans should be too worried if you were to ask me. I think they are allowed to have one one bad season. To be honest, one bad season is okay. But I think for me, it's time for them to revamp the squad. I think most of the players on there are old or tired mentally, and obviously they've won so much that they might not be as hungry as they used to be. If you ask me, the only hungry person I see most of the time is Pep because he keeps, you could clearly see it on his face, and maybe Haaland as well. But yeah, most of the players, the squad definitely needs to revamp. If you ask me, they need to change certain players. I think Walker's a great player, obviously, but then age. Someone said is wait till January. Yeah, if City were to sign new players, then yeah, definitely they'll be back in the race. But yeah, some players need to go. Some players are just not doing it. I've seen a couple of their games. Doku is a bit in and out. Sometimes he looks clueless, but then when he hits the ground running, he's excellent. So it just depends, It's a bit on and off for City right now. They're just not into the free flowing football that we normally know them to have. But I think if with new additions and try to gel the team and maybe work on the defense a bit because like I said, I think Walker my time might be over for him, but he's a great player, obviously. But the legs are looking heavy. De Bruyne is looking heavy. Foden hasn't hit the ground running this season. There's just so many individual players that would usually do the trick for them. It's just not working for City. Obviously they having the red card from the game. I obviously that was a big mistake. That was a joke. It shouldn't have been a red card. But yeah, they still didn't look like the City we know them to be. So it really doesn't matter as much. And then going to Manchester United, obviously losing to Forest. Um, yeah, I don't know. What can I say about United? I think again you can say new coach. Mm, I think the manager bounce spirit is done. Obviously winning their first 2 or 3 games and then meeting Arsenal and then they lost to Arsenal and now they've lost to Forest. I think the manager bounce is done. Now it's time to face reality. Personally, like I've spoken to other Manchester United fans, I do not know why, why they let Ruud van Nistelrooy go. I think Van Nistelrooy would have been a well, we don't know who would have been better, but I think Ruud was doing a good job. I think he could have gotten the best out of these current players. Personally, again, I think if they were going to change Rude, they probably should have just let Rude take over through the season and maybe see what he does, and then bring in Amaron at the end of. Amaron does not. Manchester did not deserve Amaron. That's what someone just said. But yeah, I think Amaron should have come maybe at the end of the season. Just leave Rude there because he was doing a good job. I think he knows the players better. Obviously, a legend of the club, you could see him doing everything with his heart, not just because he was a coach, but because he was a fan of the team. I think he would have been able to bring the best out of the players. I just don't know why United had to rush and get rid of him. I think he would have been good. Initially, I thought that was the original plan. Actually, I thought Rude was there to replace Ten Hag after some points because obviously, um, he was doing well in his former club before he came to United. But shocking, Ten Hag left, and Amaron was like, "Yeah, Rooney, I said Rooney. Rude, I don't need you in the team. Please leave the club. I do not need an assistant." But I think he would have been a better fit to take the team at least to the end of the season because they were winning games, they were scoring goals, they were looking good. But now Amaron coming to change the game, three in the back. They don't even have the players for that. When they say you guys don't have the facilities for that big man at all. Manchester United do not have the facilities to play three at the back, at least as of now. You know, the only player I'm seeing there who's looking really good, Ahmad. Ahmad is fantastic, but when it comes to the defending, he's not there because I don't think he's got that ability to go up and down and play because playing right wing back or left wing back demands a lot from you. So I think they should maintain back. They need they need to offload a lot of players. Yeah, they need to offload a lot of players. But I personally would have thought they should have kept Rude, played four in the back, what they've always known, and just try to see out the season and then bring in Amorin if they don't trust Rude to see what they can do. Um, but yeah, it's done now. Rudy's out. Rudy is actually doing well in Leicester so far. They haven't lost the game. They came back from 2 goals to nil actually. 2 goals to 0 to draw it 2-2. A very, 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 very nice display from Leicester. Leicester, you see them. Watch out for Leicester actually. I really think Rudy is a good coach. I genuinely don't know why they let him go. But watch out for Leicester and see yeah, everything CR7 said about the team is true. Exactly. I agree with you on that one. And Liverpool, Liverpool didn't have any game this week, obviously, due to weather conditions. Their game against Everton was postponed. But it's crazy because what they didn't play, and I'm sure they're still happy. Obviously, Chelsea, Chelsea is the only team keeping them on their toes. But Liverpool are looking good because the less people chasing them for the title, the better for them. If it's just one team chasing them, they will not feel pressure as much. Rudy's gonna do well at Leicester, yes. They're still living in the Ferguson era. Someone said they're still living in the Ferguson era. Yeah, I think Manchester United fans have not come to conclusion to know how bad their club is right now. You know the few titles Ten Hag was winning, the Carabao and FA Cup. Did he win an FA Cup? Yeah. You know, it keeps you in the loop where like, yeah, my team is good. We're winning titles, but in reality, Man United right now are not looking good at all. Not at all. Looking really, really bad. Other games in the week was Ipswich and Bournemouth. Genuinely, Bournemouth scoring, Ipswich scoring first. I genuinely thought Ipswich had the game in the bag, but Bournemouth have been different this season. I'm not really sure what they are on, but they came back to beat Ipswich, and Ipswich have been impressing me this season. But yeah, Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth, yeah, they're on smoke. That's all I have to say. West Ham beating Wolves 2-1. That was a great game. And Aston Villa beating Southampton 1-0. Yeah, Villa has it's been a very slow year for Villa, or at least battle relegation. Nah, that's wicked. Imagine Manchester United being relegated. That would be so crazy. But yeah, Villa 1-0 against Southampton. Southampton is definitely going to relegate this season for sure. They have not been great at all. Um, they sometimes show glimpses like they're going to stay up, but no. I think Southampton definitely going down, and if Care is not taking, Wolves might be going down as well. But there's still time. There's still time. Ah, yeah, guys. We'll definitely be back on Wednesday for Champions League. To those teams that are not in the Champions League, we'll probably try and make time to do some Conference League podcast for you guys and Europa League. But for my Champions League people, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Just doing the Champions League roundup. And yeah, as an Arsenal fan, you guys know that I do hope we win. I do hope we do have some rotations in the squad as well. Um, we want to see more of Ethan. Odegaard needs a rest. Saka needs a rest. You can see against Fulham, tired legs, guys, tired legs. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, I wasn't really happy, but I just had to come to the pod the review for the weekend. So see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're new here, like I said, please hit the like button and the subscribe button too, and share as well. Thank you so much. Have a good evening and see you on Wednesday. Peace. Oh, exit.